Right now, sitting on supermarket shelves across Britain, there is a product that the European Union has officially banned. They said it was too dangerous. They pulled it from every shop in 27 countries. But here in the UK, you can still buy it today. Your family might have eaten it this week without knowing, and the brand selling it is one you trust. If this is your first time watching Retail Alert UK, hit subscribe right now, because what you are about to discover could change the way you shop forever. This is not fear-mongering. This is publicly available information that most people never see. Trading Standards knows about it. The Food Standards Agency has documented it. Consumer watchdogs have been raising alarms for months, but somehow the average shopper walking through the aisles has no idea. Today, we are counting down 7 secrets that supermarkets and food brands desperately hope you never find out. From hidden recalls to pricing tricks so clever they should be illegal, this investigation will show you exactly what to look for and what to avoid. Let us start with number 7. Number 7. You think the price on the shelf is the real price, but the truth is buried in the fine print. Here is something that happens every single day in UK supermarkets. You see a big yellow label screaming special offer. It says was £4, now £2.50. Looks like a bargain. But when consumer groups have investigated these claims using publicly available pricing data, they found documented cases where the EWAS price only existed for a handful of days before the sale began. Legally, retailers must show that the previous price was genuine and held for a reasonable period. But what counts as reasonable? There is no fixed rule. Some stores have been caught showing a higher was price that only appeared at a single branch in a remote location. You think you are saving money, but you might be paying exactly what the item has always been worth, sometimes more. Here is what you do. Ignore the was price entirely. Check the price per 100 grams or price per litre at the bottom of the label. Compare it to similar products. That is the only number that tells you the truth. And if you think that is frustrating, wait until you hear what some brands are doing with the actual products inside the packaging. That brings us to number 6. Number 6. You think you are buying the same product you always have, but the quality has been quietly downgraded. There is a practice that has exploded since Brexit and the cost of living crisis, and it is called spec reduction. This is when a manufacturer keeps the packaging the same, keeps the name the same, keeps the price the same, but secretly changes the recipe or the ingredients inside. Consumer investigations have documented cases where chocolate bars now contain more vegetable fat than cocoa butter, where ready meals have swapped real cheese for cheese-flavoured alternatives, where fruit juices now have more concentrate and less actual fruit. You would never notice unless you compared the ingredients list from a year ago with what is on the shelf today. But here is where it gets worse. Some products are not just lower quality, they are made specifically for discount channels. Publicly available supplier data has shown that certain brands produce what insiders call outlet-only lines. These look identical to the products in mainstream supermarkets. Same branding, same colours, same logo, but the batch codes are different, and so is what is inside. That jacket you found in the outlet store for half price was never sold at full price anywhere. It was manufactured to be cheap. And the same thing is happening with food. Check the batch code on discount store items and compare them to supermarket versions. If they are different, you might not be getting a deal. You might be getting a completely different product. This alone should make you more careful. But we're just getting started. Number 5 is something that genuinely puts your health at risk. Number 5. You think food recalls will always reach you, but thousands of dangerous products slip through every single year. The Food Standards Agency issues recall notices almost every week. Undeclared allergens, contamination, foreign objects in food. These are not rare events, they are constant. But here is the problem. Unless you actively check the FSA website, you will probably never know. Supermarkets put small notices near the customer service desk. Some send emails if you used a loyalty card, but most people never see them. Consumer complaints have revealed documented cases where recalled products stayed on shelves for days after the alert went out, where customers only discovered they had eaten a recalled product after suffering an allergic reaction. If you have allergies or if you are feeding children, this is not a small risk. This is a potential emergency. Here is what you do. Bookmark the Food Standards Agency alerts page on your phone. Check it once a week. It takes 30 seconds. And always register your loyalty card details with your email, because that is often the only way you will get notified. But recalls are just one way unsafe food reaches your kitchen. Sometimes the danger is not in the ingredients. It is in how the product was stored before you ever saw it. That is number 4. Number 4, you think everything on the shelf is fresh, but stock rotation failures mean you could be buying food that has been sitting in the wrong conditions for days. Retail workers have spoken out in consumer investigations about the pressure they are under. Deliveries come in constantly. Staff are stretched thin. And sometimes, products that should be refrigerated get left out. Sometimes items at the back of the display have been there for weeks while newer stock gets placed at the front. This is not about use by dates. It is about what happened before the product reached the shelf. Documented cases from trading standards show that temperature chain failures are one of the most common reasons for food safety complaints. A chilled product that sat in a warm loading bay for 2 hours might still be within its date. But the bacteria growth has already started. You cannot see it, you cannot smell it, but it is there. Here is your action step. Always reach to the back of the shelf for chilled products. Check for condensation inside packaging, which can indicate temperature fluctuations. And if something looks puffy or bloated, especially meat or dairy, do not buy it. It does not matter if it is in date. Your instincts are trying to warn you. Now, most people think the risks stop at the food itself, but what about everything else the store is doing with your information? Number 3 might be the most unsettling secret of all. Number 3, you think your data is safe, but your shopping habits are being tracked, sold, and used against you in ways you never agreed to. When you sign up for a loyalty card, you are not just getting discounts. You are handing over a complete profile of who you are, what you buy, when you buy it, how much you spend, whether you shop the offers or pay full price. This data is worth billions, and publicly available privacy policies reveal that many retailers share this information with third parties. Some sell it outright. Consumer investigations have shown documented cases where shoppers received targeted advertising based on purchases they made in store, where insurance companies accessed aggregated shopping data to assess risk profiles. You bought a lot of alcohol last month? That might affect your premium. You stocked up on sugary snacks? That goes into a profile somewhere. It is not illegal. You agreed to it when you clicked accept on those terms and conditions no one reads. But here is what you can do. Request a copy of your data under UK GDPR rules. Every retailer has to provide it within 30 days. You might be shocked at what they have on file, and if you want to limit exposure, consider using a separate email address for loyalty schemes. Pay with cash when you can. The less they can track, the less they can use. But even your payment method is not as secure as you think. And that brings us to number 2. Number 2. You think card payments are completely safe, but skimming, phishing, and dodgy terminals are more common than stores will admit. Here is a reality that does not make headlines. Contactless card fraud in the UK has been rising year on year. Consumer complaints describe documented cases of ghost charges appearing on statements after shopping trips. Card details being cloned from compromised terminals. Phishing texts disguised as delivery notifications leading to drained accounts. Retailers have been caught with outdated payment systems that fail to meet security standards. In some cases, customer card data was stored improperly, making it vulnerable to breaches. What can you do? Enable transaction notifications on your banking app so you see every charge in real time. Check your statements weekly. If a store only has one working terminal and it looks old or damaged, consider paying with cash. Number 1. You think you are a rational shopper, but every store you walk into is engineered to hijack your decision-making. This is the psychological trick that keeps you coming back. It is called manufactured urgency, and it is built into every part of the modern shopping experience. Limited time offers that reset every week. Scarcity labels claiming only 3 left in stock. Yellow stickers at the end of aisles triggering a fear of missing out. If this video opened your eyes, do me a favour and share it with someone who needs to see it. And if you want to keep protecting your wallet, your health and your data, tap the screen now to watch our next investigation into the supermarket secrets they really do not want you to know.